Padilla? Yes, sir. You're up. Number.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Colleagues, I call up Padilla Amendment number 1. This amendment would create a new deficit-neutral reserve fund relating to prohibiting the detention and deportation of individuals who are not a threat to public safety, including dreamers who have not been convicted of a felony. Congressional Republicans and President Trump have previously expressed support for protecting dreamers from deportation. In fact, I'd like to recognize and thank the chairman for his longstanding leadership on the Bipartisan DREAM Act, which would allow those who were brought to the United States when they were very, very young to earn lawful permanent residence. Again, as long as they are not convicted of a felony or a threat to public safety. A reminder, folks, to be eligible for DACA in the first place, an individual cannot have been convicted of a felony offense, a significant misdemeanor offense, or multiple misdemeanor offenses, and cannot pose a threat to national security or public safety. Dreamers are Americans in every way except one, their immigration status. They have grown to become teachers, nurses, small business owners in our communities, but they live each day in fear of deportation. While we continue to work to modernize our immigration system, Congress must at the very least act now to give dreamers the stability they deserve. Again, President Trump and congressional Republicans have claimed they are focused on detaining and deporting only violent criminals. And I agree, that should be the focus and top priority. But that's not what's happening on the ground. Instead, the administration is going after people who pose no threat to public safety and is even stripping legal status from immigrants who came following the rules, like we saw with the president's recent revocation of temporary protected status for Venezuelans. So all I'm asking colleagues is that we recommit to the clear bipartisan belief that dreamers who have not been convicted of a felony and who pose no threat to public safety should be safe from deportation. I urge all my colleagues who have long advocated for this to also support this amendment.
Thank you. I appreciate your passion on the topic. I've tried to work with my Democratic colleagues to find a way forward on immigration. The Lake and Riley Act, we had very similar amendments there. What we're trying to do, at least what I'm trying to do, is salvage one day finding a solution to immigration after 4 years of complete disaster. I was told by everybody on the right, if you ever do immigration and they get in charge, they won't enforce the border no matter how you write it. Well, that narrative, unfortunately, has come true more than I would ever like to believe it would. So we got to change the narrative. I think President Trump has talked about doing something with the DACA population. Lake and Riley, we had a similar debate. And to my colleagues on this side, I think now is the time to focus on getting criminals and people who have come here illegally out, bring some order to chaos. And in my view, the whole immigration debate has been put back by years because of what we had for the last 4 years. And it does, in many ways, break my heart, but we are where we are. So I would